The Odyssey by Homer, Book 3, The Lord of the Western Approaches. The sun rose on the flawless brimming sea into a sky all brazen, all one brightening for gods immortal and for mortal men on ploughlands kind with grain. And facing sunrise the voyagers now lay off Pylos town, compact stronghold of Neleus. On the shore black bulls were being offered by the people to the blue-maned god who makes the islands tremble. 9 congregations, each 500 strong, let out 9 bulls apiece to sacrifice, taking the tripes to eat, while on their altars thigh bones and fat lay burning for the god. Here they put in, furled sail, and beached the ship. But Telemachus hung back in disembarking, so that Athena turned and said, "Not the least shyness now, Telemachus. You came across the open sea for this, to find out where the great earth hides your father, and what the doom was that he came upon. Go to old Nestor, master charioteer, so we may broach the storehouse of his mind. Ask him with courtesy, and in his wisdom he will tell you history and no lies." But clear-headed Telemachus replied, "Mentor, how can I do it? How approach him? I have no practice in elaborate speeches, and for a young man to interrogate an old man seems disrespectful." But the gray-eyed goddess said, "Reason and heart will give you words, Telemachus, and a spirit will counsel others. I should say the gods were never indifferent to your life." She went on quickly, and he followed her to where the men of Pylos had their altars. Nestor appeared enthroned among his sons, while friends around them skewered the red beef or held it scorching. When they saw the strangers, a hail went up, and all that crowd came forward, calling out invitations to the feast. Pisistratus in the lead, the young prince, caught up their hands in his and gave them places on curly lambskins flat on the sea sand, near Thrasymachus, his brother, and his father. He passed them bits of the food of sacrifice, and pouring wine in a golden cup, he said to Pallas Athena, daughter of Zeus, "Friend, I must ask you to invoke Poseidon. You find us at this feast, kept in his honor. Make the appointed offering then, and pray, and give the honeyed wine cup to your friend, so he may do the same. He too must pray to the gods on whom all men depend. But he is just my age, you are the senior, so here, I give the goblet first to you." And he put the cup of sweet wine in her hand. Athena liked his manners, and the equity that gave her precedence with the cup of gold, so she besought Poseidon at some length. "Earth-shaker, listen and be well disposed. Grant your petitioners everything they ask. Above all, honor to Nestor and his sons. Second, to every man of Pylos town, a fair gift in exchange for this hecatomb. Third, may Telemachus and I perform the errand on which last night we put to sea." This was the prayer of Athena, granted in every particular by herself. She passed the beautiful wine cup to Telemachus, who tipped the wine and prayed as she had done. Meanwhile the spits were taken off the fire, portions of crisp meat for all. They feasted, and when they had eaten and drunk their fill, at last they heard from Nestor, prince of charioteers. "Now is the time," he said, "for a few questions, now that our young guests have enjoyed their dinner. Who are you, strangers? Where are you sailing from? And where to? down the highways of sea water? Have you some business here, or are you now reckless wanderers of the sea, like those corsairs who risk their lives to prey on other men?